Hi children, this is Swarnadeepa. In this video, we are going to learn the next concept in number system, that is addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. Okay, so here we can add decimal numbers using three methods, that is grid model, area model and place value grid method. Okay, so grid model means using some drawings. Okay, grid drawings we can add or subtract decimal numbers. Area model means that is also some type of model. Okay, we should add the decimal box with the help of colorful boxes. Okay, by drawing colorful boxes. And the last one is place value grid. Already in last term we learnt about place value grid, right? So for representing a decimal number in place value grid, we have drawn one tabular column and we used to write the decimal numbers in that tabular column. Am I correct? So I will share the link with you last term, that is term 2 number system about decimal numbers. I will share the link in my description box. If you want to recall that bits, please watch that video. Okay, now we are going to see each methods separately.
So the first method, that is grid model for addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. Here they have given three pictures, that is picture 1, picture 2 and picture 3. So in picture 1 they have shaded the whole part, that is 1 by 1. Okay, one box, the whole box is shaded, so we can get the value as 1. And in the second picture totally we have 10 boxes. Out of 10, 1 is shaded. Okay, in the last one we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 boxes. So out of that 100, one box was shaded. So 1 by 100. So first picture represent the whole part. Okay, and the second one represent 1/10, that is 10th place value, and the last one represent the 100th place value. So using this picture we are going to see one example, that is example 1.5. So in example 1.5, find the sum of 0.16 and 0.77 using decimal grid model. Here they mentioned that we have to add using decimal grid model. So the first number is 0.16 and the second number is 0.77. So while converting 0.66 to fraction, we can write 16 by 100. Since we have two numbers after point, we have to write 16 by 100. So for 77, that is 0.77, we have to write 77 by 100. Okay, so the first number is 16 by 100 and the second number is 77 by 100. For 16 by 100, out of this 100 boxes, we have to shade 16 boxes using blue color. Okay, and for 77 we have to shade this box using green color. Okay, so green color boxes they have shaded with 77. See 1 that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Here 4, 74, 75, 76, 77. So totally 77 boxes were shaded with green color. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to add this. Right, so for adding we have to add the color boxes together. Okay, shall we add now? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3. So 93. So 93 out of 100 were shaded. So now we can say that our answer is 0.93. Now we are going to see the next method, that is area model. So in area model, the whole number which is a part of decimal represent a square area. Okay, here this square area represent the whole number part. 1 by 10th part of this square area, which is a thin rectangular stripe, represents the 10th place of the decimal number. Okay, here they have mentioned a thin stripe, no, that represents 0.1. 1 by 100th part of this rectangular strip represents the 100th part, and the same process will be continued for the next place and so on. Okay, if we are continue to draw this thin stripes again and again, means that will represents, if we have drawn it 10 times, means that represents 100th part. Okay, so now we are going to see one problem, that is example 1.8. Add 3.2 plus 6.4. Okay, here we have 3 boxes that represents the whole number 3. Okay, next we have thin stripes, 2 thin stripes. So 0.2. So 3.2 is this figure. Okay, this one is represents 3.2. Likewise, second picture 6.4, which represents, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 whole number part and 1, 2, 3, 4 thin stripes. So 6.4. Now we have to add these two strips. For that, what we have to do? We have to draw the square boxes first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So totally we have 9 whole number parts. Okay. So 3 blue color and 6 green color. Next 2 blue strips and 4 green strips. Here they have drawn that. Okay. Finally we have to add the strips. How many total thin strips are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our answer is 9.6. Okay. So this method is known as area model.
So place value grid method. So in this method, now the question is add 4.38 and 1.67. Here first we have to see the decimal numbers. So we have to note down the place values also. Here the place values are 1's place, 10th place and 100th place. Only 2 numbers after decimal and 1 number before decimal numbers. That is whole number is 1 and decimal number 2. So we can write the place value as 1's, 10th, 100th. Right? So I have written the decimal number also. So 4.38 is our first decimal number and 1.67 is our second decimal number. So we can separate each decimal number according to the place value. So I am going to write that. So 4 is in the 1's place. In 10th place we have 3 and in 100th place we have 8. Likewise in 1's place I have 1, here 6 and 7. So first thing is we have to add these numbers separately. Okay. So here 8 plus 7, 15. So 5 here and 1 carry over. Okay. 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So 0, 1. So 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So we can write the answer as 6.05. So this is the place value grid method. Okay, we can add the decimals by using place value grid method. This is the usual method we are following. So here we have drawn the tabular column. So instead of tabular column, we will be adding the numbers directly. For example, if I am adding these two numbers directly means 4.38 and I have to place the point here for the second number and 1 I have to write here. Then 6, 7 I have to write and I have to add. Okay. So 8 plus 7 is 15, 5, 1, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 0, 1. So here 6. So the decimal point will come here. So 6.05. Usually we have to add decimal numbers according to the place value only. For that only they have explained you using place value grids. So clear?
Exercise 1.2 first sum. Add by using grid. That is 0.51 plus 0.25. Here 0.51 represents 51 by 100 and 0.25 represents 25 by 100. So we have to draw the grids. Okay, in this grid we have 100 boxes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Likewise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have to draw the grid and you have to shade the grids using different colors. Okay, so the first one is 51. So here we used purple color for shading 51 boxes. Okay, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus 1, 51. Okay, for 0.25 we have to shade 25 boxes using green color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So total 25 boxes with green color. So now we have to add. So for adding, we have to add all the colors. That is all the boxes shaded with purple color as well as green color. Okay, shall we add? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. So 76 divided by 100, which means 0.76. That is our answer.
Second sum, add the following by using place value grid. Here they have given one option for adding. So I'm going to do this problem using place value grid. Okay, place value grid, I have drawn the place value grid here. So first number is 25.8. So 1's place 5, 10's place 2, 10th place 8, 100th place nothing is there. So we can write 0. So here 8, 1, here 5 and 3. So we have to add this. So 0 plus 3 is 3, 8 plus 5 is 13, 3, 1 carry over. So 9 plus 5 is 14, 4, 1. So 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So our answer is 44.33.
The third problem, find the value of 0.46 minus 0.13 by grid model. Here also we have to use the grid model. So for using grid model, we have to draw the grid that contains 100 boxes. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 boxes. Okay, you have to draw 100 boxes grid first. Okay, now we have to add. So for that, the first number is 0.46 and the second number is 0.13. So 0.46 is nothing but 46 by 100 and 0.13 is nothing but 13 by 100. So for 0.46, we have to shade the given part by purple color. Okay, 46 boxes we have to shade. So from that 46 boxes, we have to subtract 13 boxes. So for subtracting, we have crossed here. Okay, see the picture? We have crossed out 13 boxes. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13 boxes we have crossed. So remaining boxes is our answer. Okay, shall we count the remaining boxes? So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 17, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So 33 by 100. That is nothing but 30.33. That is your answer.
Fourth problem, subtract the following by using place value grid. Second option I am going to do. The question is 3.235 from 7. Already we know that if the word from comes means we have to take the first number, that is last number first and first number last. So I have written the last number first and first number last. So 7 means, which means 7.0000, right? The whole number part. Whole number part, 7's place value is 1. So 7. In decimal values, we didn't have any number, so I am writing 0, 0. So for this number 3 here and 2, 3 and 5. Now we are going to subtract, right? So likewise, second sum we have done addition. Fourth sum we are going to do subtraction. The same procedure. Here we have 0. So what we have to do? We can't subtract 5 from 0. So we have to borrow from the previous number. But here also 0. So here also 0. So I am going to borrow from this 7. So this will become 6. Okay. This 0 will become 10. Again I am going to borrow this. So this 10 will become 9. And here the 0 will become 10. Again I need a number for the 1000th place only. So that's why I am taking one number from here and I am giving the number to the 10th place value. So here the number is 10 now. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 6 minus 3 is 3. Shall we write it in decimal form? So 3.765. Right? So 3.765 is our answer. So the fifth problem is simplify 23.5 minus 27.89 plus 35.4 minus 17. So usually what we will do? So plus positive numbers, we have to add positive numbers and we have to put plus. Okay, for the answer, and negative number, we have to add both the negative numbers and we can write the symbol as negative. Shall we do it now? So 23.5 positive number and 35.4. This point should be in the correct place. Okay, you have to write like this and we have to add these two. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 8, 5. plus 58.9. Negative numbers 27.89 and another number is 17.00. We didn't have any number, so we can write 00. We have to add these two numbers. Okay, and we have to write the symbol as negative. So 9, 8, here point, 7 plus 7, 14. So 4.89. Now we have positive number and negative number. We have to subtract. So 58.9 here and here 0.4489. Okay, for this digit we have to put 0. Now I am going to subtract. Okay, so from 0 we can't subtract 9. So we have to take 1 from here, 8. This will become as 10. So 10 minus 9 is 1. 8 minus 8 is 0. 8 minus 4 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Here the greatest number has plus a sign. So we have to write plus 14.01. So the answer is 14.01. Sixth problem. Sulaiman bought 3.350 kg of potato, 2.250 kg of tomato and some onions. If the weight of the total item is 10.250 kg, then find the weight of onions. Okay, what they have given is weight of potato is given, weight of tomato is given, and he bought some onions also. The total weight is also given. So what we can do is we can add the weight of potato and tomato and we can subtract that from the total amount, means we will get the weight of onion. That is what I have done here. So weight of potato is given as 3.350 kg. Weight of tomato is given as 2.250 kg. So while adding, I told you already, we have to write the decimal number properly with a point. Okay, 0, and according to the place value we have to write 2250. First we have to add these two numbers. So 0, 5 plus 5, 10, 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5.600. That is the total weight of potato and tomato. Okay, he also bought some onions, which that is the total weight of potato, tomato and onion is 10.250. If we are subtracting 5.600 from 10.250 means we can get the weight of onions. So we have to subtract, that is 10.250 minus 5.600. Okay, so 0 minus 0, that is 0, 0, 0. So 5 minus 0 is 5. So 2 minus 6. Here it will become as 9. This will become as 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. So 9 minus 5 is 4. So the answer is 4.650 kg. This is the total weight of onion alone. Is it clear? So the next question, 7th one. What should be subtracted from 7.1 to get 0.713? Okay, some number should be subtracted from 7.1 to get 0.713. That number I have taken it as x. So 7.1 minus some number is equal to 0.713. So I need the value of x. So I am taking this minus x to the other side. This will become as plus x. This 0.713, positive 0.173 will come this side as negative 713. So now we have to subtract these two. Here I have subtracted these two numbers. So normal subtraction only. You all know how to subtract or how to add normal whole numbers. Okay, same thing we have to do. But while writing, you should write the numbers according to the place value. Is it clear? For decimal numbers, we all know the place value. That is ones place, tens place is whole number part. And tenth, hundred, thousandth is our decimal part. Is it clear? So if you have written the numbers correctly according to the place value, means your answer will be always correct. 8th problem. How much is 35.6 kilometer less than 57.7 kilometer? Okay, so we have to subtract 57, that is 35.6 from 53.7. Okay, so already this problem is same as 7th problem. So you can try it on your own. So 9th problem. Akilan purchased a geometry box for 25.75 rupees. A pencil for 3.75 rupees and a pen for rupees 17.90. He gave 50 rupees to the shopkeeper. What amount did he get back? Is it clear? So he bought 3 items, one geometry box, one pencil and one pen. Okay, after buying these 3 things, he gave 50 rupees to the shopkeeper. Okay, so we have to calculate how much amount he bought for, that is the 3 items he bought, how many amount, that is how much he bought. The value of that 3 items we have to calculate first, and then we have to subtract it with the amount given to the shopkeeper. Is it clear? So that's what I have done here. So cost of geometry box is 25.75, cost of pencil is 3.75 and cost of pen is 17.90. So total cost, whatever he bought, the total cost of that items is 47.40. Here I have added everything. Okay, I have written according to the place value I have written, and I have added directly. The amount paid to the shopkeeper is rupees 50. Right, but the cost of these items is 47.40. So we have to subtract these two amounts, and we can get the amount which he will get back from the shopkeeper. That is what I have done. 50 minus 47.40, that is 2.60. Is it clear? So now next problem, 10th problem. Find the perimeter of an equilateral triangle with a side measuring 3.8 centimeter. Already in last term we learned about triangles, and in that we have also learned about equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle have same sides. So here one side is given as 3.8. So all other sides are also equal to 3.8. That's what it is given in your question. Okay. So now we have to find out the perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but adding all the sides. So one side is 3.8 means we have to add all the 3 sides, that is 3.8 plus 3.8 plus 3.8. So here I have added these 3. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 24, 4 here, 2 here. So 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 11. Is it clear? So our answer is 11.4 centimeter. That is the perimeter of the given equilateral triangle. Exercise 1.2 objective type questions. The first question is 1.0 plus 0.83. So we have to add. So 1.0, 0.83. So adding 3, 8, 1. So the answer is 1.83. Third option. Second one, 7.0 minus 2.83. 7.0 minus 2.83. Here we have to put 0. Already I told you. So here 0, 3, we should not subtract 3 from 0. So we have to borrow. So here also we have 0. So I am going to borrow from here. So 6. This will become as 10. Again I need one number for the last digit. So it will become as 9 and this will become as 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. So our answer is 4.17. That is second option. So 13th problem. Subtract 1.35 from 3.51. So from. If the word from comes means we have to write the second number first and first number second. So 3.51 on the top and 1.35 bottom we have to subtract. So we have to borrow here. So 11 and here 4. So 11 minus 5 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2 here. So the answer is 2.16. Fourth option is our answer. Then the 14th one. Sum of two decimals is 4.78. If one decimal is 3.21, then the other one is. Okay, sum of two numbers is given as 4.78. So one number is given as 3.21. So if we are subtracting these two numbers, we can get the answer. So I am going to subtract here. So 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. Dot 4 minus 3 is 1. So 1.57 is our answer. First option is our answer. Then the 15th one, the difference of two decimals is 86.58 and one of the decimal is 42.31. Find the other. Difference is given. Okay, difference of two numbers is given as 86.58 and one number is given. So if we are adding these two numbers, we can get the answer. So here for adding 8 plus 1, 9, 5 plus 3, 8. So 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So the answer is 128.89. So first option is our answer. So our exercise 1.2 is over. So I have done some of the problems and I have given some problems for your practice. So please try that problem at home. If you like my video, please click like button. If you didn't subscribe my channel till now means please do subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends. Thank you.